Hello everyone, this is Fantastic Worlds, welcoming you back to Lovecraft Country and The Sinking City. Yes, this is the first attempt to try to get back to a regular series. It's been a couple of months due to real life issues, but I have gotten a temporary recording station set up and we're going to give it a all. Yes, of course, so you're dressed here as Sherlock Holmes. If you've been keeping up with my series in real time, you'll notice that last time I did a Let's Try from Frogsware, the same company that did this one for Sherlock Holmes The Awakened, which is Sherlock Holmes versus Cthulhu, but now we're just going to do Jack versus Cthulhu and see how that... Did you just wiggle your eyebrows at me? Anyways, so in any case, let's get a recap. It's been a couple of months. So, quick note, back up to the casebook. We are currently doing what's called Fathers and Sons. What we're attempting to do is attempting to get a member of the Esoteric Order of Dagon named Fred out of the passage from the city so he can escape the cult. He will not inform on the cult to us until we do so. So we've been trying to make contact with a local smuggling ring. However, we discovered the bar that they run out of called the Seven Oaks, and then we did a favor with the bartender to go find out what happened to his courier. Turns out his courier was badly beaten and set aflame by probably the smugglers. So this should give you an idea of the kind of person we're working with. So we did, however, the bartender did give us instructions about how to make contact with the rings, which you're going to have to get Fred. So despite any reservations we might have, we've got to go to an alley on Windmill Avenue between Octopus and Skipper Road. So let's press space to put that on the map, and there's Octopus right there, there's Skipper, and there's Windmill. Okay, so yeah, we're going to have to go across the water to get there. So best bets is run here, grab the boat, and then take it around Seven Oaks till we get to Wind Lane. It's probably less likely to run into trouble that way, unless we go specifically looking for it. So let's head off down to here this way. As you can see, lovely Oakmont is... Oh, excuse me. Everything that we left it. For example, parasites and eating, skinning, wearing cats. Yeesh. These are among the most harmless ones. Yeah. But he had a hard day, too. Okay, that's a little odd. Seagulls knocking over barrels. Those aren't seagulls. They're shoggoths in disguise. Which I would not actually be surprised. It's never actually noticed it's shoggoths, which are these... Oh. Tempting, but we're on a mission. We'll do that for the side stuff. Put a pin in it. Literally do that. Do that later anyways. I think this is the direction I want to go in. Yep, we head down this way to Seven Oaks. Just don't pee on me as I go by, dude. Okay? Cool. Hey, somebody's actually trying to maintain their paint job here. I'm impressed. Okay, which way? Okay. I think this is where you want to go here. Nope, that's Old Church. You want to take a right. No problem. Let's get this going. As I've mentioned before, I've actually had small boat experience. I've actually had large boat experience too, being from the Navy, but one thing that he and I have in common. Hi, dude. What's up? Ugh, good. Yeah, that's the thing. You hang around all this wet so long, you're likely to get consumption. Which I think is what they're still calling it. Take a left here. Down Octopus Avenue, which was probably very ironically named until the place started flooding. Probably like a octopi or something down there. Something we don't want to know about, is what I'm thinking. Also, let you know that because pollen season has started, you may hear me sneezing every now and then. Sigh. The wonders of nature. Right, let's pop out of here. I think... Yeah, okay, so we need to talk to a couple of guys in an alley around here. Which is always a smart thing to do, by the way. Should have marked it on the map, but I didn't really think it was going to be necessary. Okay, cool. And here somewhere. No talk icon. Anything down here?
Hey fella, what do you do when you see a dog? Pet it or kick it away?
I don't know, man, but you got some serious anema. Kill it, because the dog is rabid.
I'd kill it, because the dog's rabid.
Right you are. You're a new one, huh? Come with us.
Here we got, Who do I?
Just take me to your boss.
Alright. Smuggler's meeting point. All evidence collected. There wasn't really any evidence, but... Okay, so basically they just teleport us in. Alright, so yeah, this is the dude that did all the flaming stuff. Smuggler's Hideout. See, we have a place on the map? Yep, we do. It's right here. Alright then, so we want to keep the man going. We don't have any interaction buttons anyways, so... Alright. Nice painting, by the way. Irony. Come on. Give me the indicator.
I'd have broken all your bones, fella, if Papa Brute hadn't put you off limits.
The hell for, dude? Just doing my job.
Who are you, and what the drock do you want?
Rock.
And let's be quick about it, kid. I don't have the whole damn day.
I'm partially blind.
I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Heard you can help with, certain things.
So you want a favor from me, Mr. Reed. And what would that be?
I want to smuggle a man out of the city.
A lot of people want to leave Oakmont, kid. Few ever succeed. It won't be easy. And, like everything in life that's worthwhile, it won't be cheap.
So, what's it gonna cost me?
Normally, I wouldn't do drock for a newcomer. But you're doing business with that old ape-lover Throgmorton. I think that's interesting. That tells me you're worth something, kid. Now, I have a job needs doing, but it needs to stay between the two of us.
All right, so here's the deal. Yeah, Throgmorton and this guy probably do business all the time. Since he considers us Throgmorton lackey. Terribly sorry about that. And since he and Throgmorton are power shakers, Throgmorton above the surface and he below the surface, the two work together and they hate each other. Throgmorton probably thinking this guy is beneath him, all the while negging him, and this guy, you know, obviously racist.
Guess I have no choice. So, what do I need to do?
God, I already commit terrorism.
First things first. My name's Brutus Carpenter. Rightful head of the Carpenter family.
At two, Brutus?
Second thing. Someone tried to kill me a week ago.
That should be...
You're not asking me to track them down and kill them, are you?
No, kid. I've got hatchet men if I need them.
Well, that's appreciated.
And I don't want to kill them anyway. I just want to know who was gunning for me and why. Yeah, I know how it sounds. But after I almost died, I realized that being a hard case isn't the only option. I want to try to do things differently.
Really?
I wasn't expecting mercy from a crime boss. So, what's the catch?
It's not a trick, kid. I couldn't give a damn what you think about me.
You can expect that.
When
Respect
you're
that.
at death's door, it makes you reassess your priorities.
Well, that's the thing. I've heard that a lot. I haven't actually had an NDE near-death experience myself. But, okay. Sure. I don't think you're going to be able to pull off the whole karmic redemption thing, and technically in the Lovecraftian canon universe, there is no afterlife.
Alright, color me interested. How did this all happen?
I woke up in the crematorium inside a
we've been there.
rolled-up carpet. I had this tag on my toe like some cadaver. And I was covered in this weird, rancid
Well, who
slime.
hasn't this
I
happened to?
managed to get myself out of there. But what I saw once I got home made me think I had a screw loose.
And? What did you see?
Me, kid. Some palooka wearing my face and walking out my front door like all was well with the world.
Oh, we've seen those
So I
shapeshifters.
decided to get out and hole up here. Gathered a small company and pulled myself together.
Okay, so yeah, apparently somebody who's a magician has tried to replace him with a duplicate. Now remember, one of the side missions we've done up to this point, we have seen duplicates exiting, trying to enter and infiltrate our world. We've killed 3 of them, but we know there's probably more out there since the idiot who had the book that allowed them to do that has been trying to pass it out. We should have burned that book.
What was your last memory before the crematorium?
I can remember clearly a dinner I had a week before the incident.
Poisoned then.
After that, yeah, only bits and pieces. I remember writing something in my diary. I don't recall what, except it was important. Those notes could tell us how it all started.
And I suppose that diary's still in your manor.
Exactly, kid. In a strongbox in my room. You have my permission to crack it if it's necessary. I'll write you the address.
All right.
You must have tried to do something about this imposter already.
Of course I did, kid. I wouldn't be asking for your help if this was just a walk in the park. My people said they killed that other me. It didn't change a thing. I guess they got the wrong guy.
Got another replicant.
Any thoughts on who'd want to do this to you?
It must be someone close to me, so I can't trust anyone. I haven't even contacted my son Graham. Normally I'd get him to solve this. I'm vulnerable now. I can't risk exposing myself. Another good reason to bring in an independent contractor.
I see. Well, I know where I can find the crematorium. Been there.
So where would I find the city's crematorium?
Of course you don't know. You're a newcomer after all. Here's the address.
I got it.
Kind of personal.
You mentioned your son, Graham. Can you tell me more about him?
Graham? Why would you care? He has nothing to do with this.
You sound pretty sure about that.
Of course. Graham is too honest. And since the end of the war, he turned into a real bleeding heart. It's become a bit of a headache, actually. Of course, we've had our differences, especially about the family business, but he would never hurt a fly, let alone me.
It appears you're quite capable of standing without aid. So why the wheelchair?
Does your curiosity always beat out your courtesy?
Yes.
I'll tell you if it makes you happy. I'm old. Some days I feel tired. This wheelchair, unlike many people, has never crossed me. So I know I can count on it if I need to.
Oh god, I feel like that's some sort of twisted version of the original Conan film with Arnold Schwarzenegger, in which his father tells him that everyone else will betray him, but Seal will not. Apparently, his brother never had a sword break on him.
Goodbye.
Union Mine Palace Clue, Brutus Hideout, Brutus Testimony, Double in the Manor, Crematorium Tag. Okay, so first this.
I'd have broken all your bones, fella,
What's your
if Papa
business,
Brute
kid?
hadn't put you
Alright,
off limits.
so yeah. Currently, we should just check our evidence first. First, the Mine Palace. We've got Brutus Tyrant Boss Brutus wants to be a better man. Brutus is never going to change. Brave retains power of his family. As murder will just be the start. A brush of death can see him more compassionate, make him see how precious life is. You know what? I actually, in character, do not care at this point. Because, here's the deal. Someone is going to be in charge of the crime here. We have the guy who's in charge of the crime happy with us, we're better off. Rather than risking, I suppose, betraying him later down the road for whoever's trying to stop him. But we have to admit, the person who's trying to stop him is using stupid magic. So we are taking our chances with Brutus. Second chance for Brutus. Okay. Casebook. All right, so let's go over. We've got his hood. Brutus Carpenter took up a residence in a house in Casimir Street. Yeah, we're here right now, actually. So we've got that address. I can actually place it on the map if you want. There we go. All right, cool. Brutus's hideout. But back to the casebook. I mean, we got to start doing this more often. It'll make things map a little easier because I'll be able to concentrate on the compass. Bruce's testimony: woke up in a crematorium in the graveyard in the corner of Wayne Reed and Phillip Street in Southern Reed Heights. He was naked. I thought we'd been there, but that may not be it. Okay, so let's place this one on the tag. This tag on the map. It's going to be the Wayne Southern Reed Heights. I think we've been there. That should be up here. Shells Reed Heights. There we go. That is Reed Heights, right? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, not the wake. We're going to do Double in the Manor. Where were we? Bruce's testimony. Okay. Crematorium. Southern Reed Street, Wayne Phillips. Yeah, it's right there. So you come into here and come up that direction. So we'll leave the tag there for now. All right, so back to the casebook. Brutus thinks someone close to him planned to do with it and then take his position. He doesn't remember much, but he thinks a diary from his safe in the room can help him. His manor is in Southern Old Grove on Goldsboro Road. Okay, so let's get to Old Grove. Don't know if you do a straight up attack on the place. We don't know what's going on. Reed Heights, Old Grove. Old Grove. Give me the Old Grove. Double the Manor. No. This could be a little pain sometimes. Right then. Old Grove and Goldsbridge Road, Century and Hillside. Goldsbridge Road. Goldsbridge Road. Okay, Century and Hillside right there. That's really not that far away from where our TARDIS point. So, put that there. Okay, Goldsbridge Road between Century and Hillside. Yep. All right, so that's where the double is. Easy enough to go over there, but I'm not sure if we should. In any case, what happens is they killed a duplicate, they created another one, and his list is Jack White, which, by the way, is, if you are a real old school comic writer, the Joker in Batman, in common alias. But in any case, let's I guess, well, do we have anything to loot here? No? Okay. Alright, so we'll check out the place and loot what we can, because that is what we always do. No, it's not gonna move. Jesus, do you have monsters in here, dude? Clean up. Alright. Actually see if there's anything important. Using our psychic abilities. Which hopefully will also keep us from falling down the hole. Shotgun shells. Don't think they've been fired. Dude, collect your ammo better, especially in damp environments. God, one of you guys aren't doing... I think I'll probably keep my observations to myself. You don't mind if I take some stuff, do you? Whole coil spring. Speaking of which, we should really see what we've got for inventory. Yeah, we've got 6 of these. Yeah, we don't have gunpowder worth a damned, unfortunately. Definitely low on that. Yeah, I should probably start using some of this stuff. Oh my god. Firebombs and hand grenades. We are up on our medical stuff, so we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Really want to get some shotgun shells, though. Oh, there we go. Okay, 12-gauge shells. I got 2 of them. Good, good. Metal scrap. We'll get down there in a minute. I'm not going to jump unless I have to.
Do you like it here, newcomer? Well, get used to it. No one leaves Oakmont nowadays.
I can't imagine it ended well for whoever lost all this blood.
I'll be fine. Probably gonna end up insane or dead at the end of this anyways. Shell casings, gunpowder. Can we actually get some? Oof, one more gunpowder. Like, I'm only getting shells, shotgun shells because they're the most expensive. I gotta use up stuff.
Whoa, what gives? A little blackmail, a little larceny, a worthwhile scrap or two? Just like the old days.
Thug life. Hasn't really ever changed. That's the thing about it, is that the general stories, as we like to tell ourselves, never really change. I mean, it could be 17th century, it could be 19th century, 23rd century. But crime is always the same. What the hell happened here? Uh-oh. There we go.
We gotta dump this garbage. Papa Brute will be here any minute.
What the hell's happened here? I think I need to check whatever the heck that was, evidence-wise. Is it new for us? No? That was a little strange. Should probably go see what's going on, shall we? This isn't really my business, but... interesting. A little bit of, yeah, better get this cleaned up, too. Jesus Christ, people. How can you have this in your basement? Gunpowder. Excellent. We get ourselves a shotgun shell. Come on. Ooh. Oh, yeah, I'm going to start using the shotgun more often. Uh-huh. More gunpowder. Good, good. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Now, where was that thing I saw before? Must have been over here. Oh, notice this. Uh-huh. Thought I saw something up there. And that's the hole I was looking at. Must have been that dot right there. I suppose I should go tell someone about that. That seems important. Upper Brute.
A little blackmail.
Yeah, I think the only interactive person is going to be up here. Alright, hang on, guys. Ooh, of course this is the office. The only one that still has a, Okay, let's go.
Funny thing. I found a dead woman in your basement. Now, I don't suppose you had your men kill her.
Quiet, you! You're scaring Mary. Look, she didn't die by my order, kid. Take my word for it. And the guilty have already been severely punished. Look, I have my shortcomings, but I don't hurt women or kids.
That is old school, actually. It is very old school that the Mafia will not, in these times, would not, oh, that's not technically the Mafia yet, would not kill, I mean, it's starting to become it. Prohibition is what set it off. When they made alcohol illegal and they gave all that money over to the criminals, oh god, that's when pretty much organized crime started in the United States. Because this is why prohibition of anything, I mean, look at sex trafficking's explosion, because once they banned prostitution, immediately became an underground market. You ban something, you make a market for it. In any case, yeah, the old school Mafia did not, in fact, like to deal with women and kids. It's old code. It essentially is kind of an odd inversion of patriarchy in that women couldn't possibly be involved and, you know, sacred as a... Alright, so we are. And somewhat, you know, because these guys did go to church every now and then, didn't really want to... From their point of view, if you kill a man who's dirty in the business, you're not actually doing a sin. Once you're in the game, you're in the game. But once you decide to go a little beyond that point and you start murdering women and kids, you really can't be counted on to stay loyal in a lot of ways. So it's less... You see, a lot of times the code of ethos, as it were, is a lot about making sure that a person can adhere to at least some principles. A person that can adhere to any principles, like, for example, a lot of the war crimes we're seeing being committed by Russian conscripts, a lot of times what happens is somebody just posted a thing where they had conscripts coming back and attacking their own people. Why? Because they have passed away all of their discipline. Anyways, let's get into the TARDIS. Alright, so first thing we want to do is go back to the crematorium. We stumbled across that during our side treks. Let's go check it out. Okay, so back here again. And yeah, you have to hit the boat to get to there because the graveyard has become flooded, which, if you know anything about New Orleans, you can probably... That's one of the reasons why they have all those above-ground tombs and such, because if you're buried underground, you're going to end up, well, floating like these guys. Excuse me. Anyways, I can't remember if we finished the task regarding the side trek there. Did we? I don't remember that. Anyways.
Your cemetery is almost sunken, and half of its graves are ruined. Why do you care about
This is back with the other test, the other quest.
They were dug up by some people. That's bad. Others are sunken, taken by the mayor.
See.
That's not bad. You must not touch what was taken by the mayor, or the waters will curse you. That's what my mama said.
Yeah, if the sea claims a person, leave them. It's the seas. I've always wondered what's over here. Oh god, I'm wandering off the plot again. Breaking into your place, dude. Hope you don't mind. I'm betting this is exactly what it is. Hey, he's got a good stove, that, you know. Stench of moldering flesh outside of his place. You know what? Let's not ask who that is. Anyways, so we must hit the crematorium, which would be in the other direction. Sigh. No, as graveyards go, it's definitely an atmospheric one, but I'm not sure I'd want to be buried here. I mean, if they had, like, ghosts that would pop up every now and then while we're here, and of course the Weeping Angel over there. Wait, we're going the wrong direction, aren't we? We're always going in the wrong direction. It's to our right. Which means it's that building over there. Ah! Anyways. Yeah, that's it. Alright. Ooh, the mist is getting to me. So we're back in the crematorium. Right then, so we've been here before, but now it's an active crime scene, so it could be stuff that we didn't notice before that wasn't important to us. Alright, we'll definitely be... Telling me I can't get over this step? Oh, thank you. Can't see what's in the box? What's in the box, Jack? What's in the box? I actually didn't like that film. Too nihilist. I'm not actually nihilist. I simply believe that whatever belief structures we have are as flawed as the people who make them. Alright, crematorium registry. Last person on duty, James Warren. Listed deceased, 7 identified corpses, J. Huss, S. Cole, V. White, Jack White, to be cremated urgently. So whoever's behind this is behind it. Person on duty, Robert Taylor. James Warren, this is deceased. 16 undenied corpses. Cremated. M. James created. Cremated. Let's see. James Warren, Robert Taylor. Alright. New Mind Palace crew. Let's see what we got. Okay, James Warren was on duty, woke up, he was on sick leave shortly after the incident. This means he's dead. Okay, James Warren, we may have to track down Warren at some point. Going to check the records. It's okay, let's do some little bit of theft here. Okay, oops, definitely. Give me more, give me more! Yeah, I'm definitely going to be using the shotgun more often. Be sure we... Alright, so yeah, spring lows. Springs we got max of. Not using them a lot. My guess is they're used for traps and such. Maybe I'll get to use a grenade this time. I mean, I don't know which is going to be more dangerous for me. I ain't drinking that. The grenade or the firebomb. I'm guessing the firebomb slightly because fire is no one's friend, my friend. Alright, so... I locked up my irritated keys are on the table. This morning you heard wild beasts in the cemetery. Be careful.
Door won't budge.
Okay, note on the door. Evidence updated. Let's go. Okay, the keys are on the table. Which table? I mean, are we talking about the gurney and such? Okay, operating table? No. I couldn't just take the key then. Oh, for crying out loud. Alright. Never walk around with an empty gun, motherfucker. Hi, I'm just doing some breaking entering.
Ugh, what a stench.
Yeah. Liquefied body. Color's almost right, too. Oh, the joys of being a biologist. Alright, just joking. We'll be over here in a moment. Combination lock. That's gonna be fun. Guessing we might have to use our psychic abilities for this. More stuff. Ooh, another round. I think this might be actually the max I can carry. Ooh, we can actually make more. 12 shotgun shells would get me through a lot, I hope. Shotgun is the weapon you want in a... Ooh, God.
Whoever held this poker has got to be covered in slime.
Okay, I guess it's supposed to be a clue of some sort. Okay, we know what to do. Yep. They're all leaking. Basically, those bodies have been there for so long.
It reeks to high heaven.
That was the carpet he was in, which apparently they collected for some point. For some reason. Alright, so we got shell casings.
Someone tried to wash the stain out, but it's still slimy. It stinks.
Yeah, I have to get my new shoes, basically, with this. Okay, so the question is, we don't have all the clues. We don't even have the key evidence so far, which means we've got to go up to upper levels. I think we've gotten everything here. I just love that psych ability. It does make things a little easier. Can't press this button, so that's not important. Besides, the last red button we pressed was drop a giant monster back to life. We really shouldn't have pushed that. Alright, so we got through here. Got the key. And let's check out the upper level, I guess. Is no upper level. So I'm missing some evidence here. Again, if it comes down to it, I will do the whole... Oh, wait, no. We haven't checked this section out yet. It's not a door we can open. Office floor 2, crematorium floor -2. Yeah, I'd like to be able to get up here, but apparently it's not a thing we can do yet. Alright. So, right. Get through there for whatever reason. So, hang on a second. I'll begin a more detailed search. Okay, I think I found what I was looking for. I basically had to look at the shovel again. There's 2 clues on it instead of 1. Okay, so what are we doing here? Alright, so, yeah. Somebody gets struck with a thing here. Somebody...
What by the angles is going on? Where am I?
Okay, so that's how he got here. This is where somebody was struck. This, over here...
I need to get out of here before he comes round.
Alright, so he struck a guy on the way out. Alright, I'm not going to feel bad about that. Obviously, it was a murder attempt.
Yeah, another one for you. Burn him first chance you get. It's urgent.
Saw that before.
Let's get a handle on what actually happened here.
Alright, so one, they dragged his body
Another
in.
one for you. Burn him first chance you get. It's urgent.
Two, he woke up prematurely. So that's, through here.
What by the Engels is going on?
He,
Where am I?
kills a person on the way out, attempting to, that since that was murder.
I need to get out of here before he comes round.
Alright, that should be it. Yep.
Brutus was brought in by some group who had to deal with the crematorium worker. So, Brutus woke up, knocked the guy out cold, and escaped.
Alright, that's why he's in for, Okay, since I'm already maxed out, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna... to avoid having to watch this crap on my screen. Dose up. There we go. I'm feeling so much better. Anyways, yeah, let's get to the Mind Palace. It's kind of hovering at us. Alright, event. Brutus is brought into there, made a deal with... Okay, so just to repeat what he just said. Stunned him. Crematorium. I need to locate James Warren. The man was on a shift and Brutus woke up at crematorium. He's suffering from a head injury and requires urgent treatment, which means... that... locate it. So it means he's probably at the medical facility. Okay, so we'll go to... we learned to... Yep, all evidence collected. So what we're going to do is we're going to run over to the hospital again. Alright, so it's like our third time there. Alright, hang on. I'll catch you over there. Okay, you might notice this isn't the medical facility. This is Old Grove, primarily because it turns out that I searched the entire hospital and he wasn't there. So it might be that we have to complete both the first clues before he'll materialize there, because that's just kind of how this game goes. Alright, so we're looking for, yeah, somewhere between these 2 points. So it's entirely possible this could be the house. Let's break in and find out. Alright. Anything? No. Okay, so it's not you. Even open the damn place. Alright, so, yeah. Carpenter family offers food and medicine. Well, yeah. Between 9 and 5 p.m., 1 piece per person. Okay, so you guys working soup kitchen? Okay, so no mess.
Hey, you. No loitering. Only workers are permitted on the premises.
You're handing out supplies for free. That seems awful charitable.
Mr. Carpenter is a pillar of our community.
Uh-huh.
Generously donating half of our supplies to the people of Oakmont in their time of need.
So that's kind of nuts, but it actually is... somebody took over the crime boss's identity to give away half his supplies to the poor. Oh god, we're going to be working against the good people again, aren't we?
I could use some supplies. If you can spare them, that is.
Here, take some medicine.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Probably didn't get it because I'm already topped off.
I'm looking for work. I heard you might have a job.
Sure. There's a sack of potatoes in the basement of the manor. Go get it. Bring it here, okay?
Got it.
Get a move on then.
I guess that's what we're doing.
Bye.
Alright, so... yeah, I can't, unfortunately. Okay, casebook. Yeah, I need to find Warren. Okay, fetch a sack of potatoes. Alright, carpenters are helping poor. Alright, that's... interesting. Let's check out a little something here. Probably nothing, but I always like to check all zones. I'd like to go into the back, because that's the way most people won't expect to, unless they're very genre-savvy. In that case, the back will be a death trap. Anybody want tomatoes? I feel like they puts on a decent, you know, case. They left a cigarette case. These little details I like. Alright, so we're supposed to go to the basement, but first thing we're going to do is we're going to check up upstairs. Ah, no we're not. No, we are definitely not. I don't feel like murdering anybody at the moment. Alright, I will, however, just take this. Oh, yeah, shell casings. Do we have any more? No, still low. Alright. Probably maxed out in my weaponry anyways. Start thinking about explosives and such. Really should. Okay, so how do we make a grenade? I want to know. Yeah, okay, we're making a grenade. We could even make more of these, but we're already maxed out. But we're making a grenade. Alright, there we go. Just because I can. Because I know eventually I'll need it. These supplies aren't bad, actually. Nice little, these days, it's less about being a prepper and more about realizing that, you know, supply lines that we all depend on these days don't actually exist. Can't get that. Okay, where's the damn potatoes? Or is this like a trap? It's like, I got a shotgun, I can deal with a trap. Okay. So... besides that... Huh. It's a little weird. Never thought I'd be stymied by a sack of potatoes. We're using psychic abilities to find them. You've got... oh, there it is. There, I use my psychic abilities to find potatoes. I'm impressed, really. No, it's alcohol. Oh, there's the potatoes.
So, where are the potatoes?
Alright. Alright, so we're going to be following the evil shadow people who like to help us, which is really kind of a scary thought. Alright, cool. Those aren't human faces. I should probably be sneaking the thing. Hell, I have a shotgun. Alright, cool. I have no idea what we're doing, but we're doing it anyways. Yeah, sanity's not doing well. Oh, fuck me, you sons of bitches. You betrayed me. Alright, so apparently I still have the trick. Oh, yeah, I'm still gonna follow you, though, huh? I did like how it dropped me automatically out of that. What are you doing here, dude?
Ah, please, friend. Don't take away my food.
Your food?
Your food? This is stolen. This sack was meant to go to the hungry.
We are the hungry, mister. Me and my family. I have 5 children to feed and nothing to feed them with. Oh, look, we'll starve to death without it. Have a heart.
Look, dude. Free food is available.
I don't get it. You can have food for free. The Carpenters are distributing it. So why steal?
They'd only give me 1 portion. Even though I told them that my wife and kids are too weak to
Oh,
get
come
here.
on. I've heard this story before.
Don't worry. I get it. Look, hang on to the sack for now. I'll try to work something out for you.
This isn't as ruthless as we've been before,
Oh, thank you, mister.
but I don't understand the situation yet.
You're a lifesaver.
Just don't go anywhere. I'll be back soon.
I am psychic, I can find you. Alright, so... let's go talk to the boss, I guess. Alright, so... tell them to deal with the security here, because I might have to break in at some point, too. Should probably... put that away. Nobody really likes it when you come up with them at 38. Most people don't like them. There could be some people who do, I don't know. It's all kinds. But, let's get back to the charity organization here, and let's go talk to the boss. The hell?
There's, a minor issue.
What? What issue?
Oh, the sack was stolen by one of your workers. I tracked him down so he's not going anywhere, but trying to decide what to do with them.
Damn thieves. Mayor, take them.
I'm sure your boss would want to know about it, but I can see you're pretty busy. Tell you what,
See?
I'll go talk to him for you.
You're right. I'm needed here. Vera, go see Mr. Graham Carpenter and report the incident. He's upstairs.
All right, then. Job. Okay, speak with Graham. Let's go. I think we are allowed to go upstairs now. Yep. They've been pulled back. Don't fuck with guys like these, by the way. They don't care. Don't let Papa Brute have the keys to the room. He's already lost them twice around the house. What the hell? Keys. These things are going to lead me to the keys. If I can keep my brain functioning. Don't want to run. I think we can run in Psi Sense anyways. Enter key. Got it. That was kind of cool and creepy at the same time. Psychic worm people working for us. Man, I was doing great. All right, let's check the place out, shall we?
Huh. Now, weren't you the one
Oh.
who killed Robert and Ape Lover, Brutus?
Oh. It's not discussed. It's just, oh, where's out of nowhere? Okay. Got a son, so obviously he's bi. Ooh, this is not evidence I want to play with. Oh, well, I should probably talk to you later at some point. Let me go through your stuff first.
This has been empty for years. Seems someone believes eternal life comes in a bottle.
You can actually in this world. It's just usually it's a lot Kronos eating his own children. Brutus' diary. In a turn events, I'm on the verge of complete rejuvenation. Frankly, I didn't expect the flock of this age-old church to still exist, also insist on my quest. But if the high priest merely feigns disgust at our family's proclivities, or perhaps he finally understands why I must prolong my existence. Regardless, all it remains is to meet with him. The cause is irrelevant. Out of all Oakmont, I alone deserve eternal life. Tomorrow, they'll say we'll need a new, young Brutus Carpenter. He's going after immortal life. This is nuts. Okay. Sure. These are not compatible. Oh, key evidence collected. Let's talk to you, dude.
Brutus Carpenter, I presume.
Yes, that's right. Did you bring me something to eat? I'm very hungry.
No. Sorry.
Ah, well, move on then.
Bye.
That was a little weird. This is the dupe. Killing him probably isn't giving me what I need, but I do have some of the key evidence now. Yeah. Let's see what else we got here. Let's talk to you, but I will, however, search your place first. Yeah, that's sounds going off and on. That's not good. Letter from Boston. Dear Graham, I was very glad to receive your last letter, and I appreciate that you're worried about me. I want to thank you once more for saving my life in that battle. I'm sorry I could not do it. It couldn't happen to your face. I should have just let me die, and we didn't. I'm forever in your debt. Jones. All right. Ooh.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
Ooh, crazy cult stuff going on. Destroy this mad brute. Ha! Yeah, it's a bit of a reference there to our employer.
Mr. Carpenter?
Yes, Graham Carpenter.
Found the opera.
One of your workers is a thief. Stole a sack of potatoes.
Oh. I do hope my people haven't taken it into their own hands.
Not yet. Is there a way to solve this peacefully? The guy has a hungry family. That's why he stole.
I won't punish a man for trying to feed his family. Why didn't he simply ask me for more food? Tell him he can keep what he stole.
Oh, you're
If
too
he
nice to
needs
this
more,
world.
Let him come back. It may be that he'll need medicine too. Can you give him this? It's not much, but it'll help.
No offense, but why such generosity all of a sudden? I mean, this distribution of supplies.
I hope to set an example for the other influential families of Oakmont. Together we can make our city a better place.
I see.
Besides, after the incident with the poisoned fish,
I know nothing
people
about that.
were left with nothing to eat. I had to take action to prevent starvation.
All right. I can believe that part. 1% of our time have completely forgotten an old rule that starving people are hard to govern. If you start all right, some of you out there may have seen a hunger riot. I have seen a hunger riot when I was in service. Yeah, it ain't pretty. We may see them in the future too, because the current 1% seems to be going down the same path again. But yeah, keep your people well fed,
Thank you.
at the very least, and then everything will be easier to manage. But once they start being not able to survive and have nothing to lose, it doesn't matter how many men and guns you have out there, they're going to die anyways. They might just end up charging the crowd. The mob may just end up charging your peeps. All right.
I thought Brutus was the head of the Carpenter family. Something changed?
Oh, no, not at all. My father's still in charge. I've simply taken on some of his responsibilities. He's past his prime and needs more rest.
His son did it. His son did it because he wanted to change the nature of the family. See, his son decided to peacefully co-opt him, replace him with a better version from an alternate universe, as we've already seen can be done in one of the side tracks, which is kind of interesting that doing the side tracks does give you greater knowledge on some of the stuff that's happening in the main story. Means that next episode I'm definitely going to have to get to doing more of those.
The mask. Why do you wear it?
A war wound. I prefer not to discuss it if you don't mind.
Okay.
Goodbye.
All right. Can't carry anymore. Yeah, we should. Yeah. All right. Lore. Boston. All right. Casebook. Fathers and Sons. Brutus Diary. Still got extra stuff. I don't think it's actually related to anything. Okay. Okay. Brutus. Alright, say Carpenters and Graham. Graham's brave enough to go against his father's tradition. He really wants to change things for better. Yeah, but you know, dark forces of the universe are not the way to do that. Really. Okay, so, you know, does everybody seem getting these damn things so often? Let's just, since we're already wounded a bit. We'd have this already, but, it's suckage. Anyways, it doesn't really matter. I can probably just craft another if I wanted to, right? Yeah. I don't understand why the coils do that, but yeah. The thing is we've kind of gotten to the point where I'm keeping up with the supply issues. So it says that I've got the evidence, key evidence, but it doesn't say I have all the evidence. I'm going to begin a hunt and peck search. I'll let you know if I come up with anything. Hang on. And there it is. See if I can find it. All right. So what do we got?
I've seen this face before.
Right. It's Johan. It's the dude that messed with us getting here.
Paris, December 1918. Right after the guns stopped firing.
Okay. Yep, that's all the evidence. Okay, so yeah, now we have to go talk to the thief. Yeah. Johan's been screwing with us, screwing with this plot line for some time, and we're just one pawn.
Don't you have work to do?
Yeah, I gotta go talk to this guy. I guess I'll give him one of my medicines, and I don't know if I'm making another one. I may just make them as I need them at this point. Okay, where did I leave you, dude? I think you're... Yeah, I climbed over here, so you're over here. Alright. Yeah, this isn't becoming an issue, by the way. Alright, so Scott.
Me again. Hey, you can relax. Everything's been taken care of. The sack is yours.
Hey, my call.
Bless you, sir. My little ones will eat today because of you.
If you turn around and sell this from the
Talk
market...
to Carpenter about your situation. He said to come by whenever you've a need. He'll do right by your family.
Really? I didn't know Mr. Carpenter was so generous. That family sure has changed. Thank you again, friend.
Okay. You do realize that we're going to probably have to put the real Mr. Carpenter back into place, who will be a ruthless bar boss. And since his son made a move on him, I don't think that's going to go well for his son. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to be aligning with the mob boss. Simply because, I hate to break this to you, he's The kid will just give away all the stuff, and then everybody will still be hungry the next day. I mean, he could bleed out his family if he wants to, but ironically, the elder Mr. Carpenter probably keeps things functional, at least to some degree, while his son is, while a bleeding heart, unfortunately, also under the influence of the King in Yellow. And this is actually something the King in Yellow will do. The King in Yellow's abilities over people is to make them softer in the head and soul so that they become more malleable. And yeah, that can show up as being some sort of kindness or empathy in some ways, but it's also what the Buddhists call stupid compassion, which you keep giving away until you have nothing left, and then you don't actually change the situation at all. You're just putting a band-aid on it. So if you want to do something about the poverty in this place, starvation, which I caused, by the way, you're going to have to find a better way to help people be able to take more bounty from the sea, or to reduce the population by letting them off the island, because as it's no longer viable.
You said the Carpenters have changed. What were they like before? Hey, you can shoot straight with me. It's all right. We'll keep it between us.
Probably.
Worse. A lot worse. Criminals and murderers. Rumors are their boss, Brutus, defiled several women and got away scot-free. Terrible. People called them a grand family. Their word is law in Oakmont, along with the Throgmortons and Blackwoods. Tread carefully with them.
All right, so here's the question. Like I said before, he's a terrible person and had his way with women. In other words, this is 19... However, so the question is whether or not it's even having his way with women the way in the guy's head, or the fact that he feels himself entitled to have any women that he wants to have, and that he doesn't care what the peasants think. Again, this is when since we've committed domestic terrorism already, I'm not really in a place to make any judgments, but I'm sure in the comments you can let me know if you think I should, because I bet you that's going to be the choice. It's going to be a choice between either installing the old mob boss, who's going to have all the resources we need, or putting his pretty boy son in charge. And while we have already proven there is no light side, dark side choices on this, we don't know if it makes any changes down the road. I am more inclined to deal with Brutus, simply because Brutus is probably going to keep his word the same way, because we work with Throgmorton. He's not going to want to cross Throgmorton's people, so we're going to be fine. Now, of course, if we put him back in place, he'll be back to the usual, that sort of thing, but we can probably call in a couple of favors. Leave his son in charge. Guarantee you he's going to get overthrown by his own agents, because that's what happens when they sense weakness at the top. The only reason he hasn't so far is he's keeping up the fake Brutus to pretend it can collapse back into brutality, but when the first challenge comes, the sun will fold.
Hey, listen, I've got a surprise for you.
A surprise? Okay. What is it?
You know. Okay, I could steal I don't care. I've got enough stuff.
Carpenter wanted me to give you this.
Kay bless him and his generosity. Please, send him my thanks.
I'm ruthless, but I'm not heartless.
I pray that Kay grants me one more day.
I'm sorry, kid, but God helps those who help themselves. As I've kind of been proving around here, but again, we all know in the canon Lovecraft universe, I've gotten turned around. In the canon Lovecraft universe, there is no God. Oh, glad I can do more. Oh my God. Are you telling me that waist-high fences are not immutable passages? Oh, God, that's what we should be doing at this point. We've done this. Let's go see if there's anything else to go talk to this dude about, and otherwise we'll go over to the hospital. Oh, well, actually, yeah, we've gotten everything done here. Where is the entrance, anyways? Gotten turned around again. Ah, it's this way. There's our freaking... Jesus, we teleported right next to the place. Right across from Throgmorton's. Oh, hey, I'm starting to get orientated on this place now. Anyways, teleporting does not actually help. If you walk past a place, you do so. But let's double check to see whether or not there's any changes in dialogue. Probably not.
Don't you have work to do?
Yeah, I work here. Totally work here. Hi, guys. Don't shoot me.
What you making, kid?
God, he's programmed to act like a good father, too. Because we know that the original one is not a good father.
something wrong?
Not yet, but I'm arranging for it. Will he kill his son? That is one sin that's hard to do. I mean, he probably doesn't even think messing with the women is sin. Just, all women are asking for it. The type. But, yeah. Are we willing to work with the guy with that to get what we want? We're already working with Throgmorton, who's probably done far worse. There are no good guys in here. And like I said, that son, he's not going to make it much longer. Now, let's pop over to the hospital and see if they trigger it properly this time. Hang on, everyone. Okay, so I'm on my way to the University Library. It turns out that the City Hall was a bust, and I just had to stop and point out that the Cthulhu cult has a hentai division, because of course it does. Anyways, right, that's that section, I think. Yep, it's down this way, I think. Right? Yep, there we go. So here on the left. Ah, the only place with electricity. Cool. Walk in. Quiet, please. It is a library, after all. Check the archives. We are looking for religion. Period is modern, I think. Region is local. Let's see what we've got. No, wait. We need to get the right evidence, too. Diary. There it is. The Oakmont Church. Alright, another prominent Oakmont Church is the Worship the Redemption Church. Flock venerated K is the Lord of the Woods, Shepherd of the Lost Lambs. Oh, God, we're going to go kill their version of God. Redemption Church is one time a city's largest congregation, but its influence dwindled after St. Michael's Church of the Burning Bush was founded. Redemption Church still stands in Central Salvation Harbor on Marsh Avenue, between Polaris Road and Old Church Road. All right, then. So let's get to the casebook, get to this, and then place on the map with Marsh and Polaris. Sorry, Polaris and Old Church in Salvation Harbor. Converse, Shells, Salvation Harbor. Old Church is here, between Old Church and Polaris. Okay, so we need the Central Marsh Avenue. There you go. Boom. So yeah, we've got a hardest drop-off point close to it, but I'm beginning to get a sort of, yeah. Okay, so I've gotten a quick look at the clock, and unfortunately we're almost at the hour point ready for episodes. Trying to go further than an hour is a little taxing on my processor and uploading ability, so I usually try to cut off at this point, but we will be diving the church. But however, next week we're going to be going to some of those side quests, simply because I like to upgrade my dude with all that lovely bonus experience you can get from that. In any case, I think one of the spots is going to be right across the street from here. So for one of my current ongoing side quests, and we've got a new one too, so hopefully we can get some of those knocked out and learn more about the tasty history of Oakmont. In any case, this is Fantastic World, seeing Feral from Lovecraft Country. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe if you do, and remember, if you subscribe, not only do you get the notification button to get you alert when new episodes or my occasional live, God, I hope to get back to live broadcast soon, session comes out, you also get to vote on the next series, and you may or may not know, I've already started dropping off 3 possibilities for the next series in addition to one of the old ones, and yeah, when we get to that point, you can decide what you want me to do after we find Jack's final and probably ultimately miserable fate. This is a Lovecraftian story, after all. I mean, if any of you out here thinks we're going to have a happy ending. Anyways, see you next time. Bye. I'd like to thank my Acolyte-level supporters, whose contributions help this channel grow and hastens the inevitable digital apocalypse and rise of the Dark Lords of Content and Data.